Hi, everyone. I apologize for the delay in my vlogs. If you receive my newsletter, you'll know why. And life is just moving on now. So, on that note, I was inspired today to talk about where souls go when a person passes away, when they experience a physical death here on earth. It's a lengthy topic, and I'm greatly simplifying today and just covering some basics here. So it's only their physical shell that has ended when they pass. Their soul, their spirit lives on. Doesn't matter who you are or what you've done, if you're an atheist or not, your soul exists and will continue to exist after your physical death. For some, the soul is ready and made the decision to go precisely at that time. Usually they're met, if not by angels or guides, then a close family member or someone else they knew who passed away. Sometimes a past pet could come and meet them. I can't say a true and fast rule on who greets the recently departed because just as each human is unique and has their own path, the soul is the same. For some sudden deaths, which would have been decided before incarnation for many reasons, the soul still may be surprised as they're still very much tied to their earthly existence, and they may not realize what happened and may not go to the next realm where they're supposed to go right away. So we call these earthbound spirits, stuck between our world and the next one. And some souls who suffer in a physical body with addiction, they may also not move on quickly, as they could still be tied to some of their physical cravings and linger around places on earth that have their substance of choice. Again, each individual soul is following their own path. When I sense an earthbound spirit, as do many other sensitive people who see or sense them, we try and help them along to where they need to go. Being stuck in between is not helpful to their soul evolution and certainly not helpful to us living who can feel exhausted and heavy when an earthbound spirit is around. Sometimes we can feel their emotions, picking up on them, which is usually rarely light or happy. So it's always best to call in the angels or whoever resonates with that spirit to help them move along and up and out. And I often see it as an actual light filled area they do go through. It doesn't look the same for each soul. There's no uniform pearly gates or anything like that. Some are pulled up, some walk, some swirl away. It's all very unique to the soul. But once a soul is in the realm they should be in, they usually hang out close to the loved ones still here on earth at the beginning. When I say hang out, I mean in another dimension, but very able to hear and see us until their funeral or service, if there is one. Again, very individual to each soul. Then they go through their own healing as needed. It depends on what mental, emotional, and traumatic baggage they carry onwards and wasn't resolved during their physical lifetime. Often they have a soul review with their angels of the life just passed, a healing of the mental body, and then work on the emotional body, trying to heal as much as possible so as not to create ancestral karma or bring unresolved emotions and traumas into another incarnation. This takes as long as it takes with each soul. They don't experience time, so hard to say how long in our earth time. But also know that your deceased loved ones don't magically have clairvoyant powers or are your immediate spirit guides. Of course, they do have a higher perspective and access to the guidance that you may need through your own guides, your own angels, hearing them a little bit better than you do. And their own soul has their own angels and guides to help send signs, messages to ease your pain and suffering and let you know that they haven't left, just changed form. So once their healing has gone on for however long it takes, then their soul moves to the next level for them. Some reunite with ancestors or other loved ones, or some request reincarnation right away, or maybe they go to another realm for further study and learning. Some want to train as spirit guides. Some just want to raise their soul vibration higher and higher to get back to their source, and they take the steps to do that. Some prefer roles like being a greeter to past souls because not everyone has loved ones they want to reunite with. Again, it is very individual to each soul. But know this, they continue to hear you and see you. Your love is what calls them in, and they can feel your love. They may be physically gone, but never forgotten, and they certainly never forget you. So, until next time, feel free to write any comments below and have a wonderful day or evening ahead. Bye for now.